Hey everyone, welcome to my Pokemon Diamond speedrun. Today, we're going to be aiming for sub 50 minutes. Fucking goddammit. Alright, got that out of the way. So, for a run like god fucking damn it! Okay, so as I was saying, my interest in speed Welcome to the new state of Pokemon, everyone. They've done it. They've added loot boxes. What do I get with my $50? That's right, a statue of a bird. A lot of people might worry about the hemorrhaging of the Pokemon franchise, none so little as Game Freak themselves. We've seen the games take many different forms, adding in new features with every title since the introduction of Mega Evolutions. We've also seen the characters get stretched out and made more realistic compared to their original squishy forms. To a lot of people, this chibi-styled origin is what exemplifies Pokemon. Brilliant Diamond returns to that form. There aren't any new gimmicks that you need to learn, everything has been smushed back down to size. You're a 10-year-old who's as tall as they are wide with a giant head to match. Not to say that this is a new generation of the game returning to its roots. This remake is most importantly a remake, and obviously does not define the Pokemon games to come, with Arceus on the horizon and looking to go in a very different direction. Whatever they call the next generation, it will most likely step away from this formula. But, as a remake, they've done their jobs. As someone who didn't play the original, I can clearly see how the content has been adapted. A lot of it is as simple as updated designs, some smoothing of tricky features, and cutting the fat in certain areas. Also, the noise that honey makes whenever you use it. Am I the only one grossed out by this? Bringing things back to basics is what some are looking for, myself included. There doesn't need to be a new gym system, nor do we need legendaries that are called Ultra Beasts with some of the most disgusting designs I've ever seen. Some people just want to play the game as they know it, and occasionally fail at cooking a poffin. And if you ask me, every gimmick added to the series has been pointless since none of them have carried on. Mega Evolutions added so many cool transformations for Pokemon that had none, and now they've been left behind. Z moves are utterly forgettable and Dynamaxing hurts to look at. But as I mentioned, Pokemon is not without its fat. Overleveling is an issue that will always be present as Game Freak insists that it need not be fixed. And while many will point the finger at the new experience share, it's not its fault. I like it. Having the whole team level with you is great and makes swapping out teams even easier. But for your main fighter, this is still an issue. It was around the second gym that this power creep began. Fights that lasted longer than 2 rounds were usually because of type advantages that I didn't have a hard response to.
She's got that dramatic entrance, this is hopefully gonna be difficult, okay, fucking this fight's over.
The hardest that I had to work was the first time I visited the Underground, where it seems like Pokemon actually match your level. Speaking of the Underground, it's interesting that Game Freak moved away from their overworld system in Sword and Shield where the Pokemon are fully visible. But here, we're back to tall grass and empty caverns, except when you enter the tunnels beneath Eterna City.
What are you doing? What do you do? I'm not doing this. Wait, how is he taking control? Stop! Wait, stop! Oh!
In the Underground, you can find Pokemon that don't usually appear in the Sinnoh region. A great excuse to make dealing with the national dex easier, but these guys are walking around with smiles on their faces and running shoes on their feet. I imagine this was done to make it easier for the player to find non-native Pokemon that they wanted, and it's a great place to meet Pokemon that you mightn't have met before.
Ooh, you look gooey. I'm gonna name you Gogurt. Okay. Yep. Alright. I'm definitely breaking something.
And as for the story, well, it's a Pokemon game. Apart from the evil organization story that happens towards the end, what else do you think is going to change here?
In Pokemon Diamond, it's actually revealed that you're a sleeper agent for the Kanto Shadow Government. You need to use your Pokemon to help take down a terrorist syndicate in the northern Sinnoh.
There's none of that. You start your journey by venturing into the tall grass, picking out the monster that will now stay with you your entire life, and then set out from home at the ripe old age of 10 to convince your pet turtle to beat wild animals into submission and talk to strangers.
Can I help you? Is that a clown?
The intrigue of the Sinnoh region is present throughout. As someone who never played the originals, I found the world as interesting as it needed to be. The history that's present in its ancient sites drew me in to learn more about Sinnoh.
They're digging for ore under the ocean? I didn't know this game was set in Australia. You idiots, it's obviously supposed to say Diamond. Like the name of the game, the legendary Pokemon Diamond.
My personal favorite part of the game? Finally being able to walk around with my Pokemon. In every game I've played, it wasn't a feature, and now I get to run through Sinnoh with... Pokemon Big Diamond is a great redoing of its predecessor, and at first it actually seems like it undoes some of the easiness of the more recent games. You're not just spamming the same attack at enemies. unless it's a fucking fisherman with 6 fucking Magikarp, wasting my goddamn fuck. The world is cute, the characters are quirky, the Pokemon are adorable, and the formula has regressed back a few generations. Overall, I'm gonna have to give Brilliant Diamond a 7 out of 10. Not enough water.